What is the longest a pilot can fly for? Well, it's different for each pilot, let me explain. Pilots can only fly for a certain amount of time, but on the world's longest flight from New York to Singapore, which can take up to 19 hours. But how do pilots fly this? Well, to put things into perspective for single pilot operations, pilots can legally fly between 8 to 14 hours. However, how does this work on the world's longest flight? Well, these flights use an augmented crew, typically consisting of 3 or 4 pilots, including 2 captains and 1 or 2 first officers. This setup allows the crew to rotate and ensure that no individual pilot exceeds the maximum flight duty period. However, if a pilot breaks these rules, serious punishments can happen, including getting fired, but this is due to the serious risk the pilots can pose to the passengers if sleep deprived. However, pilots are restricted to the amount of flight hours they can fly, with pilots only allowed to fly up to 100 hours in 28 consecutive days and 1,000 hours in a year. So, if a pilot on a flight breaks the amount of time allowed to fly, the flight could be forced to divert and land, with serious consequences for the airline.